Hi, Patricia. Hi, Crystal. How's my beautiful friend? How are you? Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Dee. How's my beautiful friend? How are you? Oh, we're starting to get everybody all caught up. Eric Ziggy, how are you? Hi, Samantha. Okay, I think I am everywhere that okay, here we go. So if I wonder if I do this, if I could see the comments, maybe not. I always try to come on early to get everything all set and see what I could do and get everything working. I think I am everywhere. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, so I might have some luck with everything going on, but of course I go live and all of a sudden my Facebook needs to update. I don't understand why this always happens. Hi, Susan. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Patricia. Okay, so to anybody who's new, thank you for stopping in. How this works is, this is just a sampling of what I do. So if you give me something that I can pull 3 cards and give you an answer, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just give me a reading or tell me about work or tell me about love. Is a 30-minute reading, which I would love to do. You're more than welcome, and I encourage and invite you to do a reading with me where we can get more in depth with all of those things. But for tonight, we just do, I'm moving, my job is going from one to another. Am I going to buy a house? Couple yes or no's. Easy things that we can hit so that we can get as many people answers as we can. Can everybody hear me? Hi, Amy. Thank you for sprinkling. So if you sprinkle this live in your feed while we're live, Dee picks 2 people every week to get a 30-minute free reading. So, hi, Doris. How are you? So, for everybody who shares, Dee kind of puts their name in a hat, pulls the name, and then she'll contact you, and we'll book a reading sometime during this week or early next week. Usually in the same week. We try to do that. So, Crystal Teal, again, fabulous job at the Women's Expo. You are absolutely amazing. You are an incredible inspirational woman, not just a great jewelry designer, not just a great social media diva. You are just incredible all around. I can't say enough wonderful things about you. Hi, Jennifer Elridge. How are you? Oh, I hope everybody had a great week. I know that I did. We were in Florida, and it was a whole week of just trying to get back into the groove of things, and we had staff out of work this week, so we were doing everybody's job, and it was a little crazy. But you know what? When you get in and hit the ground running, it kind of helps you just to kind of get back into it and keep going and just keep running. Thank you, Doreen. Doreen Dilger of Women Empowering Women, founder and business coach extraordinaire. Anyone who owns a business, feel free to put your business link in the comments. We are here to support, especially local businesses, especially women-owned businesses. Women, if you need coaching, any of the coaches from Women Empowering Women can help you. If you just need inspiration, Women Empowering Women is your group. It doesn't cost you anything to join. We are just a group of women who are there to empower, to network, to advise, to inspire. It's one of the best things that I ever did. I love this group of women more than anything, and I think that it's a great fix for everybody involved. And I get the Not For You card upside down, so that means it's for you, it's for you. This message goes out to everybody. Hi, Stacy Martone. Hi, Diane Sullivan. Carlotta Mafalata. How are you? Happy Sunday. All right, so I actually just got out of work about 20 minutes ago, so I kind of just rushed in. So this is the extent of a costume that I have for today, and I hope you appreciate it and like it. Let's see. I know my mom only kind of comes on just to see what I'm wearing, so I don't want her to be disappointed. Oh my goodness. All right, so we do our card of the week, and let's see what we have. I got tons of crystals on my table. We're going to pull a stone of the week for everybody. Can you guys hear me okay? Anybody having trouble hearing me? Thank you, Bonnie, for sprinkling. Patricia, I'm frozen again. I try with the the Wi-Fi, without the Wi-Fi. I can't figure out what works for me. So I'm sorry if I keep freezing. I have D on the line, so we have, here we go. So she helps me keep the list, so D does not make the list. So D, thank you for being here, and thank you for your help, but I want to just let everyone know, D does not make the list. So if I don't say you're on the list, don't ask D 20 times if you're on the list, because you're probably not. But I do I don't go in order. I look up, I see who's watching and who is asking me a question that I can answer in 3 cards. Sometimes it's more than one. So I will say, you're on the list, or I'm just going to take your question as I go. So we're going to try to get as many people as we can in. I have my comments are kind of stuck, so I'm not sure if I am stuck. Nil Rivera, I don't do general readings like that online. I do them anytime you want. I invite and encourage you to book a reading with me. But just saying a reading on love is not going to get you the answer you want. Where are you in a relationship? Are you in one, out of one, leaving one, getting into one, meeting someone new? Let me know. I can pull angel cards for you. We could use our pendulum. So we got lots going on here. So let me get this is my Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck. Now, I usually use the L-Key deck for my weekly cards for everybody, but I thought I'd switch it up. And last week we did a good one. We got the Ice Queen. This week we're going to pull and see what we get for everybody. I know Dee's like, don't touch anything. My comments are totally stuck, so I could see them somewhat on my phone. Hi, Kim Marie. Hi, Jo Marie. I could try to pull some things. Oh, I got cards falling out, so we already got a card. I could try to pull some cards from people who passed, but pick one. Give me a name that you want me to try to connect with. I don't profess to be a medium, but sometimes I do get messages from Spirit through my cards, and I definitely would like to do that. I had a great reading with a young lady this week, and it was so funny how her loved one came in, and I sort of learn as I go. So the more we put together the reading, it was so exciting for me. I was like, what does this mean? And she's like, it means this. I'm like, oh, we got so excited. So, we all try to work together. Okay, so our card of the week, I love this. I know it's backwards to you, but it's the Sacred Union. Now, the Sacred Union is a great card because it's about partnership and romance. Don't we all need that right now, especially coming out of COVID? It's like, oh my God, it's like I'm tired of just kind of going day by day. But the Sacred Union card has a lot to do with all types of partnerships. It doesn't just have to do with romantic partnerships. It tells you that it wants you to be aware that you are never alone, that Spirit and the divine are always with you. You're never walking your path alone. So when you need help in anything that you're doing, if you are afraid for where you are, if you are afraid in a situation, if you don't know what direction to take, if you don't know what the answer is, don't be afraid to call upon Spirit and the divine to get some help for you. But it also is asking you to take accountability and to have gratitude for the blessings that you have already received by way of partnerships. Partnerships are everything. They are friends, they are family, they are soul sisters, they are romantic partners, they are business associates. Think about all of the wonderful friendships and partnerships that you have. Everyone sits there and goes, oh God, I don't have a partner. I'm so alone, blah, blah, blah. And if you think about all the people who are in your corner all the time, that's who your partners are. So it also wants you to just take value of that. It's hard to sometimes do that, especially in COVID. Like, so many people have been home alone and not doing anything. So it's time for you to start getting out there a little bit, whether it's online, whether it's Zoom, whether it's starting to venture out a little and try to figure out, it's all about that beautiful, pure, honest relationship. So you want to make sure that whoever you're surrounding yourself with has your best interest at heart. Okay, let's see. Stone of the night. I got lots and lots and lots of stones, so I just kind of throw them out and see what we got. I need some room on my table. I got more stones over here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Woo! I almost lost it. What do we have tonight? Oh, I love this. Okay, blue, see it? This is the blue lapis lazuli. This is a great, great stone for a lot of things. It activates your higher mind so that you can learn that you want to learn, that if you're taking a class, you want to learn something new, learn a language, learn tarot, whatever it is that you want to learn, lapis lazuli is definitely going to help you. It stimulates your desire for knowledge. I love that. It's also the stone of truth, and it's a stone of all kinds of truth. So it wants you to know your inner truth so that you could not only see the things that are holding you back, but the things that you want to achieve. Because a lot of people, I would say to people, just figure out what makes you happy and do more of it. And they're like, that's not so easy. You know, it isn't so easy for some people. So the lapis lazuli is a really, really good stone for that, because it gives you time to reflect on what were the greatest things that you did in your life and the funnest days you had, and how could you do more of that. It's also good. I keep it on my desk because it's the stone of truth. So it helps you to talk about, delivering messages with clarity and always speaking your truth and not sugarcoating it. Like, I am here to give you a reading and it's telling you the truth, what the cards say. It's not telling you what I think you should do. They're sometimes, most of the time, two totally different things. It also, you know what, how it would kind of connect with the card that we pulled is that it's a really good card for friendships, because it delivers the honesty in relationships so that all people are honest and come forward with the right intentions. It also brings with it honesty, compassion, and communication. So it's really good too if you have a teenager who maybe is a little difficult to deal with, or maybe you have a child on the spectrum that is not so easy to communicate with. It's a really, really good stone for that. And it's for, either you having more compassion or the other person having more compassion dealing with you. So if you're being bullied or anything like that, again, in those partnerships, how we want to compare it with the card, that's how lapis lazuli works with that. So that is, I got to get to my notes because I always forget. I am Nicki Myrano. I'm the CEO and Chief Inspirationalist of Karmic Inspirations. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader and teacher. I am an intuitive transformational life coach, as well as a motivational speaker. So again, I encourage and invite you to book a reading with me if anything I say resonates and you want a little bit more clarity on that or a little more time with me, so be it. And if you sprinkle this in your newsfeed while we're live, you may actually win a free 30-minute reading with me next week. So sprinkle away. And we're getting ready to get started. I thought I was starting on time, and then of course I have trouble with the internet and all that. So my Facebook decided at 7:29 that it needed to update. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? I've only been sitting here for like 30 minutes while I got out of work. I'm trying to meditate. So we're going to just hit it and see what happens. It's going to be a whirlwind of a night. I feel it. Is everybody in a good mood? Let's do this. Okay, so let me see if I could see some questions over here, or maybe on my phone, because I don't see them on, my thing is so far away. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's too far away for me to see, of course. So let's see. D, are you on? I thought I saw you on. Sandy Bouchard sprinkled. Natasha, will I get the job that I have an interview for this week? We love that question. So Natasha would like to know, right? Is it Natasha? Natasha would like to know if she's going to get the job this week. I love yes or no's because we're just going to go ahead and give it to the pendulum. So we talk about pendulums all the time. Now I'm just going to do this so you can see it. When I go like that, it's a yes. When it comes to the side like that, it's a no. So the way the pendulums work is it works off your energy. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off, and I'm going to move my hand so I don't move it, and I want it to be just energy. Is Natasha going to get the job that she interviewed for this week? Is Natasha going to get the job she interviewed this week? Okay, Natasha, the job is saying no, that it doesn't look like you're going to get that job. So I'm going to pull a few cards and see what we have to see, because you have to remember that things happen for you and not to you. So it's just not your job. So let's see if we have something coming up for you. I don't want you to be discouraged. I want you to be thankful that the universe is not going to put you in a job. You're going to be going back to a job that you did before, or you're going to be going back to work for somebody that you used to work for before. So I get the lost card upside down. Now, when the lost card comes in right side up, you're watching something float away. But when you get it upside down, something's coming back to you. So something that you have done before is going to be coming back to you, or a job that you may be interviewed for a while ago is going to come back and maybe offer you a job. I feel like you need to just play it safe and sit and relax for a minute. I know you're feeling a lot of stuck energy and that things aren't really moving for you, but I feel like there's going to be somebody that's going to come in. I get professional assistants coming in to help you get a job. So I don't know if that means that you're going to go to some kind of agency or like a headhunter that maybe could find a job for you. But I feel like the next job you have is going to kind of be the same thing that you were doing before, but in a different way. I always use a grocery store. So, you used to be a cashier at the grocery store. Now you left, got a lot of experience. Now you're coming back as the supervisor of the grocery store. So I feel like there's going to be something bigger and better coming for you than the job that you interviewed for. So be thankful if you don't get it because it's not your job. The next job that you're going to get, the next job that you either interview for or they're just going to call you because you already interviewed and you thought it's long gone, definitely coming back for you. Definitely coming back for you. Thank you for sprinkling, Patty Lawler. Yes, Rebecca Lee, anyone can ask a question, but I'm not going to answer generic questions. Don't just say, what about work? Give me a generic reading. What about love? Ask me a specific question that I can pull 3 cards and give you an answer on, or else the reading's not going to be accurate. It's not going to be what you're looking for. It's going to be as accurate as you can, but it's not going to make sense to whatever you're thinking of. If you're thinking, what's going to happen with my boyfriend, and I'm telling you, you're getting divorced or whatever, like you have to give me something. I only have a couple seconds per person. And anytime you want a 30-minute reading, I'd be happy to do that for you. Debbie, about a situation with a relative, my intuition about their significant other, or if you could see anything. Okay, so I'm guessing here. You're welcome, Natasha. Stay positive. Stay positive. Okay, Jor is looking. Hi, D. Martine, my soul sister from Denver. I hope you're staying safe in the snowstorm. All right, let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Looking to hear from my Aunt Debbie about a situation with a relative is my intuition about their significant other. So is your Aunt Debbie crossed over, Jor? Has your Aunt Debbie, I'm guessing your Aunt Debbie crossed over, and you are trying to ask her for some insight on the person that you're thinking of. So if that's correct, just hit me up so I could have more clarity on that. Nathali, is that how you say it? Nathali? When will I find love again? Again, a little generic. I'm going to give you an angel card for that one. D, are you on? Okay, good. I got D on finally. Okay. I got a couple people in line. This is for Nathali about finding love. So I get... It's time for you to get creative in the way that you are finding love. I feel like you're either just kind of sitting around waiting for it to come knock on your door, or you're just kind of like, oh, maybe I'll just go on Match and whatever. But I feel like you need to get more creative in how you're looking for love. It's saying that hidden treasure is there, but you got to find a creative way to find it. The Eyes of Love came up, which I love, and it's just saying to focus your eyes on your loving actions and the way that you speak, and your actions become your life and your words and your everything. So it's manifestation. So I want you to not worry about not having someone. I want you to start thinking in the positive. Be thankful for, the universe bringing someone fabulous into your life. Thank you for, bringing the partner for my greatest and highest good. I appreciate it. Put your non-negotiables down. These are my non-negotiables. I want someone who, and all in the positive, who's going to treat me good, who's loyal, who likes my kids, likes my family, whatever it is, whatever your non-negotiables are, and say thank you every time you do that. Thank you for bringing me this person. Thank you for bringing me the person who's for my greatest and highest good. And it's saying take charge of your life. Take charge of your life and be a leader in looking for love, because no one's going to hook you up. No one's going to pick somebody better than you. So you need to start looking more creatively, and that's going to happen for you. Okay, so we have Samantha, I don't think of it, Mokel, I hope I say that right, looking to see if they'll be having more kids soon. Any more kids soon? So again, we're going to start with the pendulum. Stop. Thank you. Is Samantha going to be having more kids soon? Is Samantha going to have more kids soon? I'm getting the yes. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, more kids soon. I'm going to ask it again. Stop. Will Samantha get pregnant in 2021? Is Samantha going to get pregnant in 2021? I don't feel like you're going to get pregnant this year. Let me ask it differently. Are you going to have a child this year? Is Samantha going to have a child this year? Is Samantha going to have a child this year? Is Samantha going to have a child this year? Well, okay, so it's saying that you may have a child this year. It's saying yes to that. So I don't know if there's going to be some, adoption situation or meeting someone who has children and taking on somebody else's children. But I do see, according to that, more children in your life. I feel like there's like a lot of back and forth. I feel like you're going back and forth, like, are we gonna, are we not, are we gonna, are we not? I don't know if it's like an issue that you are trying to decide if you're going to have them, not just, whether you can or can't have them, but it's saying honor your path, stick to what you're looking for, don't sway from that, and take the steps you need to make it happen. So whatever that means, I hope that makes sense to you. And keep us posted. We always like to hear this kind of news. All right, so I'm kind of losing. Oh, here we go. Okay, I have Susan Copinger. Are we going to move? Susan Copinger. I don't recognize that name. Are you new? So I can't see any comments on my, what do you call it? Okay, Jor. Jor, you're on the list. Donna Jor is on the list. Kim Murray, you're on the list as well. Kim Murray is on the list as well. She wants to know if she's getting out of the nursing center that she is in. Thank you, DeMartine, for telling me I look cute. I love you. Of course she says that because she's my soul sister. Okay, so let's see. We are talking about Susan Copinger. Are we going to move? So I'm going to pull, the pendulum because it's a yes, no, and I love it. All right, so you ready? I'm going to let it go. Stop. Stop. Is Susan Copinger going to be moving? This is a quick no. I'm getting a quick no for that, Susan. And again, don't be discouraged because things happen for you and not to you. So I don't know where you're planning on moving, but let me see. I'd say you have a lot more planning to do before you move. So don't even think like, I'm going to put my house on the market, then we'll figure it out, because your house is going to sell like in a second if you have one. That's not me being psychic. That's just what's happening in the world today. It's saying that you need to honor your sacred temple and get some planning and action going. Why are you moving? What is the point of you moving? Are you moving for a person? Are you moving for a job? Are you moving to get out of here? Are you just changing areas? You just need a better house? You need to know why you're moving. And then it's saying to stick to your plan. Get a plan of action. Stick to your plan. You're going to be stuck where you are for just a little bit longer, but when the time comes, you can't be afraid to take the leap of faith and go. So I don't think it's going to be this year, but I think that it's going to give you an opportunity this year to get that plan going. So as you go forward, you're going to be ready to go, whether that means start fixing up your house, whether that means start packing, whether that means, pick a better place. Do you want to get a job before you move? Those are things that need to be done, I think, before you take that step. But it's saying that once the opportunity arises, divine timing is going to present itself and you're going to have to just go. So when the time is right, you'll know it. All right, let's see. All right. Jor wants to know if she could get a message from her Aunt Deb about a relative's significant other. So she's feeling a certain way. Jor's feeling a certain way about her someone's significant other. She wants some confirmation and validation on that. Again, I don't profess to be a medium. Carmen Rentis Sierra is our resident medium at Karmic. I don't know if she's on, but she's mysticalascension.org. Carmen, if you're on, I saw some hearts, I think, from you. Go ahead and put your link in there. She is a resident medium. She's like a phone call to heaven, but I'm going to see what my cards have to say for you. She's honestly saying that this person is that person's soulmate, like it or not. She's saying that for your own peace, you need to stop focusing on it because there's not a lot that you're going to do about it. It's almost like she's saying, like, build a bridge and get over it because there's not going to be much that you're going to be able to do about it. She's saying that you need to sort of like, they need to be left alone so that maybe she could see, or this person could see, the person you're trying to protect could see the real true colors of the other person because they are soul connected. So it's like they can't, it's not an easy break, but it's saying that the truth will be told and that you do have a deep knowing about things, but it's saying there's not much that you can do about it. I feel like the person that you're concerned about has been through a lot already in their life and they just see this as sort of a security and they feel like it's someone who they can really count on, and you're feeling like maybe they can't. But it's going to, I don't think you're going to be able to change that. Ooh, I got a angel card. It says that the chosen angel comes up. So the chosen angel is a lot of things. This person has made their choice, and the more that you get involved, the more distance it's going to put between you. But it also says that you have to choose to make a difference in people's lives. So it's a tough seesaw to ride because you want to step in and do something and say something, but you're going to end up being the one that everybody turns against because even though you may not be wrong, it's not what anybody wants to hear. And she's saying stop focusing on it because it's only taking up your energy. It's probably not going to change anytime soon. I hope that helps. I don't know what that means, but I mean, it means what it means, but I don't know if that is something that you want to hear. Let's see. Gail Bourneval. Will I be able to work remotely from my new location? So let's see. Again, a good yes or no question for the pendulum. Stop. I'm sorry, what was the name? Oh, stop. Will Gail be able to work from home remotely in her new job? Will Gail be able to? I'm getting a very quick no. I'm getting a very quick no that you will not be able to work remotely from your new location. And that doesn't mean that the company doesn't want you to. There might be an issue with where you're working from. I don't know if there's going to be people around that you can't, talk about confidential information, or there's trouble with the Wi-Fi, or what it is. It's saying that the answer is saying no. And honestly, it's saying that you would feel too lonely, like you think you would like it, but you wouldn't. But it's saying you're going to go the distance. So if that means that you're driving a far way to go, it's saying only time will tell, and you have to be more flexible. Maybe at a certain point that they will let you do that, like back and forth, and maybe some days and not all days, but I don't see it right now. I don't see that right now. I know, God, the cards are not really telling people what they want to hear tonight. Oh my goodness. Hi, Barbara Flannery. How are you? Claudia DeMattias, I don't know if I can do that. If I could pull the dog, messages from dogs, especially most things, people and everything, they have to be crossed over, usually like a year before they could kind of come back over, but it never ceases to amaze me. So I'm going to pull a few cards to see what I get from your doggy, because I would love to be able to do that. Hi, Jennifer Elridge. The Sacred Temple card comes up, and it's saying like that, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. It was the most unselfish thing that you could have done. Almost like in gratitude. It's saying the Sacred Temples, like you honored their souls so that they did not have to suffer. I'm getting a lot of things that I don't know if they make sense, but again, I'm not a medium, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. I love this card. Not only does it say I'm better off now, but I love the rainbow because, as we know, the rainbow bridge is so important when we're talking about the loss of a pet. But it's saying that I don't know if you were with a guy when this occurred. He's got a message for, like, he loves both the guy and the girl. He's saying the boy and the girl. It's saying, let's see. He's saying that he's become one of your guides. So you know he's around you. He's still with you. He's saying he's still with you. And he's saying you're trying to do something and you need to believe in yourself. I love dogs that they would tell you that, but I hope that makes sense. Oh, and your angel card says that you have a beautiful soul and that you comfort and inspired him always. So I think, oh, that's so great. I love that. So I hope that makes sense. Again, usually beings have to be crossed over for like a year before they come through. And I'm not a medium. I just tell you what my cards have to say. So I hope that makes sense for you. But thank you for being so good to your animal and giving them a beautiful life. You're welcome, Nathalie. I hope that made sense. Hi, Terry Barbieri. How are you? All right, let me see where we're at on the list. Amy Frada wants to know if the upcoming career move will go smoothly. Let's see. Did we talk about the career move recently, the last time we were on here? All right, let's see. Terry Barbieri, I'm going to pull I'm going to use the pendulum for you, so I have you on the list. Amy, I feel it's saying, why are you asking that? It's saying, I get the Y card. Why are you asking that? I feel like this card, do everything you can by the book. Like, don't go in like wild gangbusters, like, I'm going to change the world here. It's saying, go, slow and steady wins the race. Do everything by the book. And don't be afraid to take the leap of faith into this job, because I feel like that the people at this job are going to be more of a family to you. I feel like you're going to make way more friends at this job than you ever did at any other job. I feel like, I don't know if you were working from home before, but I feel like you're not going to be working from home. You're going to like where you're going. You're going to like getting out of the house. I feel like there's all of that that's going to kind of play a part into it. It's saying it's going to be much more peaceful in your life than you have since prior to since your last job move. I feel like this is all really good for you. It says there's a breakthrough at hand. So it's time for you to just like feel a breakthrough in your life. Like, this is exactly where you're supposed to be. And go forward with courage. Go forward with courage. Because don't be afraid of anything. If they tell you to do something, just say okay, because you're going to feel like, oh, I don't know how to do that. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, and you're going to be a rock star. Finally, a good reading. Yay. Keep us posted. Hi, Carmela Iannicelli. How are you? Hi, Quanda. Terry Savaggio. Barbieri. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you guys could see this. Stop. What was her question? All right. Oh, stop. Is it time for Terry to move? Oh, sorry. Is it time? Could you see that? It's time for Terry to move and retire. Is it time for Terry to move and retire? Is it time for Terry to move and retire? That's a yes to me, girl. I don't know where you're going, but it's going to be someplace great. Hi, Anne-Marie Quinones. How are you? Terry is saying, take a leap of faith. You're not going to be happy in the beginning. It's going to be kind of a tough transition for you, but I feel like you're definitely going to find the right place and the right time. Saying you're surrounded by your higher power and all your spirit guides. They're going to help you with that transition. So once you start making the steps to do it, it's going to put you right on the right path. Not going to be easy. Transition is not easy, but I think you're like going to step into it like, this is going to be great, and then be like, this isn't so great, but I think it will be in the end. So I think you just need to keep going, keep moving forward, and it's going to take you there. Oh, and then I get a new beginnings card as an angel card for you. Something new begins. Embrace the possibilities, because you don't know what's going to happen in that move. It's going to be like a whole new world for you. And I think you might even be moving somewhere where you've already sort of been, but I think it's going to be different once you're there full time. Hi, Miriam Bonacour. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Thank you, Dee. Martine, thank you for your help, too. All right, let's see. Dee, I'm not sure what you're telling me about Ray. I see that he has a question about selling a house. I don't know what that says. Sorry. Hi, Carmen Sierra. Please put your information in the comments. We have a couple people looking for mediumship readings. Carmen is live on Fridays, 7 to 8. Claudia is live Mondays, I think, from 8 to 9. And Chris Kydell, Consciously Positive, is live on Tuesdays. Woo! From 7 to 8 also. So everybody put your links in the comments so everybody could be found. Oh, Dee, thank you. All right, let's see. Susan Kiefer. Oh boy, let me see. I don't know, Janine. I'm going to work on that. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Dee, on that clarification as well. Janine, I'm getting a lot of water stuff. I'm getting rejuvenating rain, cleansing waters, things like that. So I don't know if water had anything to do with them passing. The first card that came out was a new beginning card upside down, which means that it's sort of like a new beginning, but in a different way. And I get a child card. So I don't know if there is a child that met them over there. I don't know if they had a child who passed or a stillborn or something like that at one point. But they're definitely with a baby, a child. I'm getting the angels of the four directions. I'm getting I don't know if it was a collision. I'm getting collision. I'm getting something reckless. The taking the steps is like upside down, so it means something was going fast. Something was going fast and happening fast. I don't know if you could confirm any of this. I don't know if I could see it. Oh, Frankie Nixon. You're on the list. Hi, Margaret Connors. Today is Jamesy's birthday, my cousin James. Yes. Yes. I don't know also, Janine, if, oh my God, their home caught on fire. Okay, so hold on then. Okay, was there a all I can do is tell you what my cards say. You might, I'm sure, need like Carmen or somebody way more able to do this. But I am getting the not being able to breathe card. I get that the truth will come out as far as what happened. And I'm getting like, I don't know if it was like an explosion, but I'm getting like a bang, like some kind of, hi Kelly Z, hi Pat Marciano. So I'm getting, I don't know if there was something that occurred and if it's going to find out. Maybe the waters, where all the waters coming in, the cleansing waters and the rain is all about the fire being put out. But they're saying that it was part of a divine plan, that that was the part of the plan. They couldn't go the distance, it's saying. We couldn't go to the distance. I get that they were surrounded by the 4 angels. I'm getting balloons. So now balloons for me either mean that it was around somebody's birthday or they did it like a balloon launch for them. So I'm getting balloons. So I don't know if one of them had a birthday right around the time that they passed, but TikTok, like it happened very quick. So however people are, oh God, so I'm so sorry, Janine. How terrible is this? So I feel like that there was not suffering. I feel like it was like they didn't really know what happened. They didn't know until like it was over, but I feel like they couldn't breathe. There was the breathe card comes in upside down. I kind of feel like they knew the furnace wasn't great and they just kept prolonging and pushing it off and pushing it off. I don't know if you want me to tell you that, but I feel like it was all part of a divine plan. I get the healing card for you. It's saying that healing energy is flowing through you. So just know that, you're still healing from a lot of things and it's bring back old memories. And I say that because I know you, not because, of psychic energy, but the healing energy is running through you. So allow the healing to occur. Be there for, the people who are not so fortunate to have the skills to deal with it. As things happen in your life, you learn how to deal with things. Things happen to you to prepare you for other things. So hey Ray, how are you? So I feel like, yes, you're on the list, Ray. So I feel like you have the skills and the capability to handle this more than most people. And it's saying you're going to be part of sort of like someone else's recovery in this process. So don't be afraid to like step into your power and help other people to get through it. I don't know if they have children that need your help, but don't be afraid to jump in, okay? I'm so sorry. What a horrible, horrible situation. All right. Ray wants to know if he should sell his house. Ray wants to know if he should sell his house. Here we go. Can you see it there? All right, stop. Ray wants to know if he should sell his house. Ray wants to know if he should sell his house. I'm getting a very strong yes, Ray. Whoa, look at that. A very strong yes. It's time to sell. I think though, let's see if I have anything else to say about that. It's saying that anything is possible for you right now, and it's saying it's going to help you to simplify your life. It is also saying that this is going to be a part of a transformation into like another chapter. So it's saying savor your life and follow your passion, simplify your life, transformation is coming up, and choosing your path. So I think it's all part of a big plan, like getting rid of the house, downsizing, keeping things simple, and a whole transformation for you that's coming up. But I do definitely see you selling your house this year. Margaret Connor's reading for James. Today is his birthday. Does he have anything special he wants to know about? I'm just going to do a couple of angel cards for my cousin, whose birthday it is today. One of my favorite cousins ever. His mother and my grandmother were sisters. And they both had a twin sister. So my great-grandmother had 2 sets of twin girls. So they were not twins, but they each had a twin sister. Okay, so let's see. The first card I pull, which I love, 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 is the Angel of Wealth card. The financial flow is going to come easily to you. So whatever you're investing in, whatever you're thinking about doing, definitely a money card, and that's flow, all kinds of abundance coming at you. That could be anything. Money owed to you, money won, whatever. You're going to get some type of money flow at you that maybe was unexpected. It's saying believe in yourself. So that means that if you are making an investment and you're not quite sure if the investment is the right thing to do, it's saying believe in yourself and what you think is the right thing to do. I do feel there's a new beginning coming for you, and I feel like the Archangel Raphael is there to help you. Now, the Archangel Raphael is the healer card, so I don't know if it's saying you need to just pay attention to your health while you're going through all of this, but you have new beginnings, you have Angel of Wealth, you have believe in yourself. I have the Grace and Gratitude card, which means that joy is also coming your way, and you're beginning a whole new cycle of your life, which I love. So I get abundance twice. I get it's saying, like, think about your thoughts and how you're thinking about things. Make sure you're staying in the positive. Make sure you're staying on top of your health. And it's saying you have a new cycle that's starting, so you want to start it fresh. And I get 2 abundance cards. So I hope that you have lots and lots and lots of money. I don't know if High Lie's open or the casinos, but it's time for you to start taking maybe some chances financially, because I think you have abundance coming to you in some way or another. Happy birthday! All right, where's D? Hold on one second. Claudia, I hope that helped you. All right, Rebecca Lee. I don't know what that means. There's a pain in your foot and it's easy. I don't know what that means. So let's see. Rebecca Lee, can you send me some clarification on that? And in the meantime, Kim Murray, I'm sorry I did forget you. Kim Murray, you're on the list. I'm going to do my pendulum for you. Carmela Iannicelli. Have faith in your values. You're choosing the way that you live your life, and you're either losing sight of your values, or you're not really paying attention to, you might be doing things and going, I don't know if this is like really the right thing to do, but I'm having a good time. It's saying pay attention to your values. Know that pay attention to what you're being distracted by. And as you move forward, stick to your plan, stick to what's right, do the right thing, and keep moving forward. It's saying don't be distracted by the shiny objects that make us go, ooh, squirrel. So whatever it is that you have coming up, I feel like you're going to be easily distracted by it, by different things. Hi, Kaylee Campanelli. How are you? Okay, great. So we're having a foot issue. Wants to know if it will be an easy fix. Okay. All right, it's saying that you need to choose wisely. Choose wisely your plan of action. So if you do the right thing, everything's going to go smooth. It's saying simplify, get down to the, brass tacks of what is it, what's wrong, how quickly could you get it healed, if they say you're fine, we're going to do surgery, you'll be up and walking the next day. Trust that they're going to do that. If they say you need physical therapy and you don't need surgery, then you got to do the physical therapy. But for you, you have to choose the right path that's right for you. It's saying that purification has a lot to do with it. So I don't know if you can check on like reflexology, if you could check on, are you drinking enough water? Is there something you could eat that will maybe stop inflammation, whatever it is that's wrong with your foot? But it's saying that there is a divine plan for you in all of this. You're supposed to be learning something from this. So I'm not sure what it is. Only you will know that, and maybe it's about how to deal with issues like this. So if a bigger issue comes up, you're ready to handle it. But it's saying to choose the correct path and all things will go well. So choose the right path, whatever that is for you. Get a second opinion and see what options are out there so you have a choice. Don't just do whatever the doctor tells you to do if it's not the right thing for you. Kim Murray, are you getting out of where you are at? I don't know if you can see. I have my light pendulum in my purse because I needed it. I need to ask a lot of questions. Kim Murray, is Kim Murray going to get out of where she's at? Is Kim Murray going to get out of where she's at? I'm getting a pretty quick yes. Oh, and a big one. Yes? Okay, let's ask again. Stop. Is Kim Murray going to get out of where she's at this year? Is Kim Murray going to get out of where she's at this year? Kim, I'm still getting a yes. So at some point this year, you're getting out of there. Let's see. It's saying like getting out of there is going to be like, hey, Sandra, how are you? Girl, I'm not ignoring you. I've been so busy. But thank you for the invite and everything, and we will talk about that. I feel like, Kim Murray, that getting out of where you're at is almost going to be like an adventure. It's almost going to be like escape from, nowhere. It's saying that once you decide and once you start doing stuff and you figure out a way to get around everything, it's going to be smooth sailing. But it's saying that you have a lot of things that you have to figure out before that occurs. And that is going to be almost like a puzzle. It's almost like a treasure map. What do I have to do? How do I figure it out? How do I get there? So don't be afraid to just start asking questions, asking people for help, calling around, doing whatever you have to do, because it's saying it needs that work. But once you do that, the actual transition is going to be super easy. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Oh, Rebecca Lee, I'm so happy to hear that. Bariatric surgery was the best thing I ever did. I went to Dr. Aronow in Middlesex Hospital, and I did the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. I lost 200 pounds. I know. I used to be over 400 pounds. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Crazy. It's still a daily struggle every day, but it was like a new life, and I'm so glad that you took the steps to do that. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see you. I remember that reading. I do remember that reading. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was when we were in the back store that was not taken yet. Hi, Billy Rachuba. Long time no see. I didn't see a question from you, Dal. Ask it again. Maria Rosado about an upcoming wedding. Let's see. Frankie. Oh, Frankie's on the list. I forgot. So, Frankie, one of my favorite girls. Let's see. Frankie, is it Dr. Frankie now? I believe she's a doctor of pharmaceutical, I think. Is that what you call it? Or just a pharmacist? I don't know how to say it, but this girl's brilliant and beautiful. And her mom is a great accountant. All right, let's see. We got all kinds of stuff. I'm going to ask it on the pendulum, and then we're going to go ahead and ask what else we have. So, super quick. Let's see. Just a 1-2 answer. All right. Hola, chica. How are you, Cheryl? Okay, ready? So, we're going to start 0. Stop. Is Frankie going to have a baby in 2021? Is Frankie going to have a baby this year? Is Frankie going to have a baby this year? She's going to get pregnant this year. Look at that yes. Look at that yes. So you're going to get pregnant this year. Do we want to ask anything else about that? Let's see. I get that success expands in your life, especially when it comes to this, and you're surrounded by the Mystic Healer, which is so great. Sometimes the Mystic Healer says you might need some assistance in getting pregnant, but it also means that you're surrounded by healthy energy. So it could just be that you're healthy and all set. It's saying go slow, take your time, don't be in a rush, but all things are going to happen. Success is around the corner. Oh, I'm so excited about that. I'm going to be an auntie. Be a great auntie at this point. God, we're so old, I can't. All right, let's see who else is on the list. Maria Rosado, will you have support with your upcoming wedding from your family? Let's do this and pull an angel card on that too. All right. Can you see that? Okay, wait, we're going. I can't really see this one. It's hard. Maria Rosado, will she have support from her family in regard to her wedding? Will she have support from her family in her upcoming wedding? It's saying yes, girl. It's saying yes. Let's see. Let me pull an angel card on that. Oh, it does, right, Frankie? That's a good ring. I love it. The sound of it. Thank you, Auntie Nicki. And okay, so Archangel Michael is protecting you, Maria. He's the warrior. He makes all things possible. He also protects you. So it's a great thing when you're talking about, differences in beliefs and differences in cultures and differences in ideas, to be protected by Archangel Michael. He also helps us to know when we should speak up and not speak up. He also helps the other people, like puts a shield of protection around you so that if people are saying things, you're not going to be hurt by it. It's like your own little shield of protection. So that's what you're going to do. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. If you're sprinkling during our live thing, Dee's going to pull 2 people to do free readings this week, and she'll contact you this week. I missed a whole bunch. Kelly Zimmerman, good to see you today. Hi. Oh, who's that? Let's see. Oh, Janine Kiever, I'm glad. Hi, Jay Suma. Janine, they're surrounded by, I don't know if you're still on, Janine, but I'm just getting caught up on some comments. The first card that came up was a child card, but it comes up as a baby card. So I don't know, maybe no one knows about it. Maybe one of them lost a child younger, but that baby is with them, bringing them comfort. So know that they're okay because they're surrounded by love and other people on the other side, and a child that one of them was missing. All right, let's see. Cindy Sweet, your friend Anna passed away. Are there any messages from her? Again, I don't profess to be a medium, but I'll pull some cards for you and see what we get. Our card of the night was Sacred Union, and it's all about trusting and having gratitude for the unions in your life. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It's about partnerships in every way. Friends, business associates, soul sisters, cousins, family. Your partnerships are everything in life. No one can do anyone who's done anything successful has had somebody with them to help them. So, be grateful for the partnerships in your life. Know that you are never alone, even when you feel like it. Spirit and the divine are always with you to call upon whenever you need it. It's a great card. It's definitely one of the most positive cards in the deck, and a great omen when that appears. Our stone of the night was lapis lazuli, which is all about speaking your truth and knowing your truth and inspiring you to learn. So if you're trying to learn another language or learn a certain skill, lapis lazuli is there to help you. What else? So much. I feel like this is like the first week we don't have a ton of stuff going on. No full moons, no Mercury in retrograde. Things are kind of calm. Let's see. All right, this is for... Ooh, these don't want to go. Okay, let's see. All right, this is for Cindy Sweet's friend Anna. She's saying that this was definitely not something that was planned. She's definitely She's saying that she took a lot of things for granted, that there was a lot of things that she wasn't as grateful for as she should have been, and that she didn't learn everything that she wanted to learn. She wishes that there were more things that she learned. I don't know if it's learned about a certain thing or life lessons, but she's saying, I took a lot of things for granted. I had a lot more learning to do. I think she says that she feels like she wasn't worthy in life as well as she should have. She should have appreciated, we all have that. I look back at pictures of me in high school and I go, God, I thought I was so fat back then. And I was not fat compared to how fat I ever was in my life. And it's like, be grateful for where you're at, because everything is an achievement. And she's saying to me, like, I was never grateful for where I was at. I always thought it was worse than it was. I feel like she had a very creative spirit. I feel like she always was, maybe not creative like a painter or an artist, but she was very like a crafter. She was very creative. And I feel like, I don't know. I'm getting the loving man upside down. So I don't know if she's missing a man. I don't know if she had a partner. I don't know if there's something about a man upside down. It's like she never got to be with that one, or never said anything to that man, or she didn't, or she left that partner and she's sad. She's saying that she just had to like release control. That was all. Like she couldn't control whatever it was. I had to release the control. And she was so not grounded at the time. She was like all over the place thinking about all kinds of stuff. I hope this is making sense. Again, these are just what the cards are saying. But it's saying, she's saying that you like, she's saying you stand in the light of truth, and that means that like the truth, what you think happened, or the story. I don't know what that is, but she's saying that you stand in the light of truth. Like, don't have to make stuff up or worry about it or whatever. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do hope it makes sense. If you would like to, again, if you want to book a reading, we could get more into it and, pull a whole deck of cards on it, but that's all I'm getting in a couple cards. So I really do hope that makes sense. Sue Foley, an angel card for you. All right. I want to congratulate Doreen Dilger and the women of Women Empowering Women. They had an amazing business expo this week. It was outstanding. All of the readers, or all of the speakers, all of the presenters, it was out of this world. Again, it was a free event by Women Empowering Women, and they had some of the top business people in our area who spoke on everything from, being good at social media marketing, being a what do you call that? An influencer, how you do business, on health and wellness. It was so full of information. It was like the best thing that I did in a long time. I was so grateful to have some time to watch it. Sue Foley, it's saying it's time for you to be grateful. I don't know if something happened. Sometimes things happen to us and we're just like, oh my God, I can't believe it happened. Saying be grateful. Things happen for us, not to us. So there's a reason that everything happened the way that it is. It's saying follow your intuition and know that it's right, and take responsibility for your own happiness. It's time for you to be happy. You have to do it yourself. I have an uncle that says if you don't have a good time, it's your own fault, and if you're not happy, it's because you don't choose to be happy. I have lived by that since the day he said that to me when I was 10 years old, and I believe that to be true. So your angels are telling you, have gratitude for the things that you do have and for the things that happen. Know that it happened for you and not to you. Follow your intuition and take responsibility for your actions in order to be happy. So it is 8:32. I thank everyone for hopping on tonight. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate everybody who comes on, everybody who books with us during the week. Thank you for the great readings that I've had this week. Oh my God, some of them were hilarious and great, and I love to have time one-on-one with you all, so we get to do that. Again, I'm Nicki Myrano, Chief Inspirationalist and CEO of Karmic Inspirations. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader and teacher, as well as a motivational speaker and life coach. If anything I say resonated with you, please feel free to book a reading with me. I do them all during the week, so we'll pick a day that works for everybody. And I want to thank you again for just being there and being with us again on another Sunday night. I hope everybody has a blessed week, and good night. Bye, everybody.